The pay-per-view numbers are in from the Gervonta Tank Davis versus Hector Garcia fight that just took place a week ago. And I ain't surprised, bro. I mean, I don't really get into pay-per-view numbers and stuff like that, but I ain't fucking surprised, man. Rick Glacier, shout out to Rick Glacier, man. He been tearing shit up all over the YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? He be tearing it up on Coach Malachi channel. Go check out Rick Glazier's, his take on boxing. And also check out E Thriller. You know what I'm saying? Rick Glazier was on E Thriller's live the other day. Check out E Thriller the Black Picasso. Make sure you check out his channel as well. Very informative dude. Rick Glazier been in the sport for 40 years, 30-something years. So he knows shit. He know people. He got connections and stuff like that. And according to his connections, the pay-per-view for Tank Davis versus Hector Garcia, it only did 61,000 pay-per-views. Now, Tank Davis is the star and supposed to be a star. Now, without a doubt, Tank Davis is an attraction, man. He gets knockouts lots of times. Boxers, fans, most of the time, most fans, well, I don't know. I can't really call that, man, as far as like most fans. Because you got certain fans, you got casual, you got diehards. Casual fans like knockouts a lot. Like diehard boxing fans, we don't really care too much about knockouts. They do look good. It's, I watch the sport because I like the science, man. I like to see boxers moving and not getting hit. I love seeing that. I get a real thrill out of watching those kind of fights too. Knockouts, those are like an added bonus, like a cherry on top to me. But Tank Davis is definitely an entertaining dude to watch in the ring, definitely. Especially like everybody comes to see his knockouts. So you would figure, right, like damn, it wouldn't matter who he's fighting, he should be selling at least 100 or 200,000 pay-per-views, 160,000 pay-per-views. But actually not. It's because it's the competition he's fighting, bro. Hector Garcia, yeah, he's a champion at 130 pounds, but he pulling him up. He's not really a person that really was making noise in boxing like that. He's not really an elite fighter like that. Now, if he fights Ryan, if they fight, that's going to be a whole different story. You should see, that should do like, I would say maybe 200, close to 180,000 pay-per-view buys. Could be more, man. But you got the Mexican fans, they support theirs. Then you got the Tank supporters, you know what I'm saying? But, pretty much as you see right here, it says pay-per-view numbers with all platforms did just 61,000 buys, which is much less than I had thought it would do. This is coming from Rick Glacier. Yeah, see, he's kind of thinking like I'm thinking, like, damn, I would have figured since it's Tank, he's the one really carrying everything, that it would push more. But as he goes on to say, Tank is a great ticket seller, absolutely, but he's not selling pay-per-view as it's illegally being streamed. Pirating is really killing the pay-per-view model. I agree. Especially with a fight like this. Nobody really wanted to pay to see Hector Garcia, man. Everybody was paying to see Tank. But a lot of times, man, I guess a lot of these fans, when they home, they like, look, who's Tank fighting? Is he fighting somebody that's going to really put up a good fight? Somebody that got good punching power? Somebody that is a attraction just like Tank? So they like, why am I paying to see that? It wasn't just that, though. I don't think it was just Tank's fight. I think it was the other fights, bro. It was those other fights, man. The fight card on the surface, at first you look at it like, yeah, that was a banging ass fight card. But then when you think about it, bro, like who were these dudes fighting? It was lopsided fights almost, and a lot of shit didn't go the way it was supposed to go. It was like upsets and stuff like that. A lot of fighters didn't look too good. So all of that considered, that's probably why this pay-per-view, like this, it didn't do too good, bro. The whole card, but I will say this. In order for Tank to really if he's going to start selling more pay-per-views, I don't like pay-per-view. I think pay-per-view should be abolished. But we'll see what the future holds when it comes to that, man. But he's gonna have to fight David and them, bro. He's gonna have to fight if he want to be a real. He want to really start pulling numbers. He gonna have to fight those kind of guys, bro. Or is he gonna follow the same model that they originally was had chalked out for Tank? Just to keep with the diet of Hispanic fighters and retire. That's what it seemed like might be the case. Because I'm telling y'all now, I don't think he's fighting Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson or anybody else. And I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear it, but that's true. And I don't like getting into race, but I just find it really odd that Tank Davis has virtually no African American fighters on his resume. And there's some solid African American fighters that sell. So I don't want to hear nothing about black fighters don't sell, because he's been fighting a lot of Hispanic fighters that ain't making no noise either. So that's a cop out, But anyway, I ain't really want to get too much into this. I just had to bring that up, get that off my chest. Saying Tank, he's still doing his thing, getting his bags. But bro, at some point, bro, why can't you get the bags with worthy opponents? So you'll get a bigger bag fighting worthy opponents, man. And I'm thinking that maybe he's afraid to lose that O. I don't know what it is. Because I think I told y'all, a lot of these fighters don't want to lose that O. They think they stock go down once they lose that O. With all of the greats, a lot of the greats had losses, man. But these new dudes, man, this new generation, they're afraid to take a loss, bro. So it seems like they'd rather dance around fighters and maneuver themselves around the fighters just to protect that zero, man. But sometimes it don't go as planned, man. That's all I got to say. Anyway, it's your boy Rebel Life Boxing. Catch y'all later, and I'm out.